Do you know what today is? It's my anniversary. Yep. So hello everyone. Hi, my name is Ade. Thank you for joining me today. So today I want to talk about wedding fragrances. So the day I'm recording this, it is July 15th. Today is my anniversary and today is July 16th. So yes, I've been married for 7 good years. So I always wanted to do a wedding video, but I don't know, I was just waiting on the right time, to do it and to post it. I think that it is wedding season and I would like to discuss some bridal fragrances. Now, when I got married in 2016. I didn't put a lot of thought and emphasis on what fragrance I was going to be wearing because I had bigger, things to think about. I personally was more into, the planning. I was more so interested in my makeup, who's my makeup artist going to be, my hairstyle, my dress, my bridesmaid's dress, what we're going to wear, things of that nature. I really didn't put so much thought into the wedding fragrance, but I do want to show you what my wedding fragrance was. And so it is a classic, and that was J'adore. So I ran through maybe like about maybe 5 bottles of this, and I'm still holding on to this little bitty thing here just because it's my wedding day fragrance. But I probably won't buy another bottle of this, but this is super pretty. It is like a tuberose fragrance, and you guys know about this fragrance already. So anyway, that was my wedding day fragrance. In the comments, if you got married, if you remember your wedding day fragrance, or just let me know in the comments what was your wedding day fragrance, or if you're getting married or you're a bride to be, let me know what you're considering to be your wedding day fragrance. First up is going to be this new wedding fragrance, and this is from the wedding collection from Kayali, and this one is the Silk Santal. You guys knew I was going to like this one, right? So this opens up with a nice sparkling champagne, but it's not too strong, not too alcoholic, I would say. So it opens up with a sparkle, and then I get a heavy dose of this sweet praline note. That's the standout note of this fragrance to me. And then on the dry down, I'm getting some, more vanilla, something creamy, and I'm guessing that's that sandalwood. So this is a beautiful fragrance, but to be honest with you, I actually wouldn't wear this for my wedding day. It's beautiful. It's like in my top 3 of my Kayali fragrances. I wouldn't wear it for my wedding day. I would more so wear this like to my bridal shower. For me, this is like what would be more fitting to me for my bridal shower. But to each his own. This is, like I said, it's a really beautiful fragrance. And so, yeah, I put it on the list because everybody likes, different things. And so this, of course, it's a wedding fragrance, so had to go on the list. But what I do see more fitting to be a wedding fragrance is actually the Kayali's Deja White Flower. When I was growing up, I didn't know of any notes except for our gardenia and a tuberose. Those two smell very similar, and that was just my favorite flower, the smell of it. And so any perfume that I picked up, they have those notes. Like I'm talking about Michael Kors, White House Black Market had a tuberose gardenia fragrance. These are the things that I loved as when I was younger. And so as I'm older, I still like the white florals, but I don't wear them as much, especially a heady white floral, because I just feel like it smells dressed up to me. It smells like I'm going to church. It smells like a bride, actually, to me, like a classic bride. And so Deja White Flowers, I didn't get the big bottle of this because I feel like I wouldn't wear it a lot, right? But this is actually perfect for a bride and for your wedding day. Deja White Flowers. Now, you guys already knew Delina was going to be on the list. So I'm just gonna show the pretty bottle off, but I'm not gonna go in depth on Delina. Just know that all 3 of them are appropriate for wedding day, okay? And if you wanna see more of the description, I have a video, a whole Perfumes Dama house video where I go in detail about the Delinas, okay? Because we've overdone her, but I mean, for good reasons. This is really a good fragrance, okay? Now, if you don't want to wear Delina for your wedding, another beautiful rose fragrance is this one right here. I got it about 2 weeks ago. This is Funmi Monet's Exalte. This is like a sweet rose with a little underlining of spice from the pink pepper, and then you get some other notes in there like a sweet orange blossom. I believe there's jasmine in here as well. She did such a great job with this fragrance. It's so pretty. First time I wore it, I got major compliments. And let me tell you something. I took a shower, right? I know how to take a bath, okay? And, you know, scrub myself off, everything. And when I got out the tub, I smelled my skin, and this fragrance is strong. Like, it has good lasting power. And so I think that if you don't want to do a Delina, you should try this Funmi Monet Exalte. This is really good stuff. Okay, so if you want to be unique and smell like different from the rest, I would go with Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. This is like my favorite Kilian fragrance right here. And so this has floral notes, but it's different though. It has osmanthus in there, it has jasmine, it has tuberose, and kind of like an ambery base. It's just so different. I've never smelled anything like this. I don't even think I've heard of a dupe for this. Not that I'm looking for one, but this is a very unique and beautiful floral fragrance, and I think that this will be perfect for a bride. And that's Kilian's Good Girl Gone Bad. So you guys know this is going to be on my list. If you watch my videos, you know I love this perfume. So let me just go ahead and get her out the way. And that is Xerjoff's Dama Bianca. In every description, you will hear it described as it's so classy, it's a bridal fragrance, because it is. So if you don't want to go floral, you can take it more vanillic, and I think that this one will be a perfect scent. It opens up with a little bit of freshness, a little bit of citrusness from that kumquat, and then it goes into that beautiful vanilla. And in the dry down, it smells like brewed, like coming from the malt, kind of like a brewed beer smell to it. But it does, you're not going to walk around smelling like beer, right? But so if you want to see me go into more depth about this, I also have a vanilla video where I describe all of my favorite vanillas. And if you're not even floral, because this list has a lot of floral fragrances, I have other videos that you can watch and you can pick. It doesn't have to be a floral fragrance to be a bridal fragrance. So this one right here is highly spoken of because it's that good. It's Dama Bianca. Okay, another popular vanilla fragrance is MFK, and this is Gentle Fluidity Gold. It has notes of juniper berry, nutmeg, vanilla, and of course this amazing musk that Francis Kirkjohn does in his fragrances. I mean, this one, I feel like if you wear this, it's gonna last from the daytime wedding all the way to the reception. This one garners so many compliments, and so that is MFK's Gentle Fluidity Gold. I try to put more fragrances in this video besides white floral fragrances, because I know that white floral fragrances can be like dated or they're too heady for some people. So I think that this is a good pick, and this is Micallef's Ylang in Gold. And so this one smells like mixed dry fruits, but the prominent note is going to be coconut, okay? And that's probably the simplest definition that I can give you for it. That's probably the simplest description that I could give you for it, but it's It's pretty sweet and it's just very pretty. Like if I was a bride, I could tell you that don't spray this on your clothes because there's like some gold sparkles that comes out of it, or you might want to spray yourself down first and then put your dress on, so this doesn't, you know, the sparkles doesn't get on your dress, because I don't know how that would show up, but I just wouldn't spray it on my, especially if you have a white dress. So this is a beautiful fragrance by Micallef, and that is Ylang in Gold. Now another Micallef fragrance that I have right here is Mon Perfume Cristal, and so this is a white floral fragrance, and it also has caramel in there. I got a small one of this because I like it, but I don't see myself wearing this every day. Like I said, this is reserved like for going to a ball or going to a wedding, you know, and so that is so gorgeous. I think this is Mona Katan, who owns Kayali. I think this is her favorite Micallef fragrance. It's so gorgeous. I would try to get decants of all of these fragrances if you are a bride and test them out before, you know, your wedding day. But this, I don't hear people talk about this one too much. It's very elegant. It's a beautiful white floral, a little twist on it, caramel, and Micallef's Mon Perfume Cristal. Now, I don't want all that floral stuff. I don't want that vanilla stuff. I hear you, girl. I hear you, girl. So I would go with Whispers of Truth by House of Sillage. Just somebody is going to show up to your wedding, okay? They're going to show up to your wedding wearing baccarat. Me personally, I love baccarat, but I'm not going to wear that on my wedding day just because I'm not. I just want to be different from the rest. And so something that smells very similar, it's its own fragrance, but it gives you that vibe, is definitely this Whispers of Truth. It's like a citrusy baccarat, and with some added caramel notes. Is so freaking gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And this bottle will make such great pictures for wedding day photos, because you know, now, you know, everything is times 10. You know, back in the day, everything, I felt like it was more simple, but now it's just like, oh, we're gonna do a dress reveal, we're gonna do these pictures, we're gonna do, you know, they take pictures of the jewelry. Well, my photographer did. He took pictures of, you know, our shoes, of our fragrance, and so this will be so beautiful, like in the pictures. It's just so gorgeous, and the sunlight doesn't do it any justice. If I was to put this, turn off the lights and it's dark in here, like these crystals are just sparkling. This is one of my most prettiest bottles, I would say, in my whole entire collection, this one. But the bottle is pretty, but the juice is banging, okay? And so that is House of Sillage, Whispers of Truth. Now I'm going back down the floral route again, and this is Byredo's Casablanca Lily. So this has notes of gardenia and tuberose again. I told you I'm that girl. I have like this classic type of style. So I'm just referring to you what I personally would wear on my wedding day, and I try to add more of them that are not like the floral, but I would go floral for my wedding day, but you don't have to. This one has notes of gardenia, tuberose, plum, and honey. It's just so beautiful. And this is another one that I would actually, looking at the color, I would be kind of like, you know, I don't know if I want to spray that on my dress. I'm not sure what that would do, but this is a classic bride and it's gorgeous, okay? And last but not least is Pallas Athene by Argos. If you don't want anybody else to smell like you, you should go with an Argos fragrance, because I feel like people know about Argos, but I just don't see like 10 people at your wedding wearing Pallas of Athene. So if you're that type of girl that you want to make sure nobody has on what you have on, first of all, when you wear it, nobody's gonna wear it like you, girl. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're you. And so also, with all these fragrances, you can layer them and make your own, you know, concoction of your scent for your wedding day. But this one has notes of red berries, pink pepper, a mix of floral notes, and it kind of has this like vanillic and ambery base. It's so pretty. This one is definitely compliment getting. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so that is Argos Pallas Athene. Here's the thing, I didn't just want to come over here and just give you guys a laundry list of fragrances. Well, this is a fragrance channel, but sometimes I like to talk about real life stuff. You know, I don't want to just stick to one topic. So I came up with some tips. It's not that long ago that I got married. It feels like yesterday. And these are some of the things that I say, you know what? If I was to give a bride advice, this is what I would tell her. One, I would say put as much effort and planning into your relationship just as you're doing your wedding. That is so important. You can get so bogged down with the planning and the this and the that. And I just want you to put that same energy into your relationship, okay? That's number one. Number two, if you can afford a wedding planner, I would say get a wedding planner. Don't get the wedding planner in between, in the middle of the planning or at the end. I would say get the wedding planner at the beginning. It will just cost you probably, you know, some more money, but I feel like the planning will be like more peaceful if you have a trusted and professional wedding planner. Get them up front, okay? My third piece of advice would be people want to help you, right? They want to help you. So I would say if you know what people's strengths are and you know what people's weaknesses are, and those are trusted people that you want to get involved in your wedding, I would say delegate some tasks, you know, for them. Delegate some tasks, keep them busy, and say, okay, I have 4 sisters. I'm like, she's good at this. I'm going to give you this assignment. I'm going to give you this assignment. Oh, she's friendly. You can greet people when they come in. You understand what I'm saying? So people want to help you, but just give them, you know, the exact orders and directives coming from you and what you would want from them on your wedding day. So number 4 will be seeking too much advice can be overwhelming to the point where you don't even know, you know, what decision you want to make anymore, because you went and asked 10 people, you know, about this one thing, and now you got 10 different ideas and you just get confused. So don't do that, especially if you are a people-pleasing person. You're going to be so confused because everybody's going to have a different way that they want it to go. I would say get with your spouse, and whatever you guys think, you should just come up with whatever it is, make a decision, and just let it go, okay? So getting too much voices can confuse you, okay? Okay, so another tip, something that was stressful not only to me but to a lot of other brides that I knew, was that darn seating chart, okay? So if you're gonna have a seating chart, start on that chart early, okay? And not only that, like in our culture, we had 2 types of weddings. So I had like a Nigerian traditional, and I had what they call a white wedding, you know, where you wear your traditional white dress and everything like that. And so those Nigerian people they don't follow directions at all. They do not follow directions. People are going to show up that are not invited. How are you going to control all those things? So what I decided to do was just have tables reserved for, like, you know, with a reserve sign, like this is for family, this is for family, and just sit where you want to sit, because nobody followed the rules anyway, okay? They don't follow the rules. So, but your crowd could be different from my crowd. You know, Americans have more order. So I would say start on your seating chart, you know, in advance. Don't wait like to the month before. It's a lot, okay? So, okay. And then, okay, so this is the last piece of advice that I have. So you put so much like into the planning, and then you want to see everything out like you want it to be perfect. Just know that nothing's gonna be perfect, okay? And I want you to, the night before the wedding, just like let go, okay? Let go, and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I want you to enjoy your day. That's what I did. Nope. Like people calling my phone about something, it's okay. I was so calm, cool, and collected. The girls was like, you good? Yeah, because I already did all the freaking out, you know, way before during the planning. And so I told myself the night before, whatever, it's whatever. Oh, then, you know, my friends told me later, she said, you know, the lady didn't show up with your flowers. And I was like, oh, I guess the flower girl won't have no flowers and whatever. Oh, guess I won't be walking down the aisle with a bouquet, whatever. You know, I was just like, so just get me down this aisle. And yeah, that's all I want to do. I don't care, you know, so but I had such a good time. I was so calm. I remember everything like it was yesterday. So, so those are my little tips for a bride. I just thought of this just off the dome of my head. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this wedding video. And oh yeah, I wanted to mention one more thing. So we did so on July 13th I had my bridal shower. On July 14th I had a traditional Nigerian wedding. On July 15th I had my courthouse. We had to go to the courthouse and, you know, do all that good stuff. So that was like a courthouse wedding. And on July 16th was the wedding day. So this whole weekend is just like, you know, the love weekend for me and for us. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.